My name's Dave. This is my wife, Jess, and we've been coming to Experience Church since the start.
We were invited to the first preview service, and we actually went camping that weekend, and we were coming home. We were driving home, and Dave was like, oh, they're doing their preview service. It starts in an hour. Should we go? We're still out of town at this point. Been camping for like a week. Looked terrible. And we're like, yeah, we should go. We really should go. So we dropped Sophia off and all of our stuff off on my parents, and didn't shower, didn't get ready, but just hopped in the car and went to the first preview service. And yeah, we kind of met a few new people, and we walked away from it being like, that was great, like that was really good. And I remember vividly walking out to the car, and we got in the car, and I said to you, I was like, this is where we're supposed to be, where God wants us to be. And Dave was like, yep, I feel that way too, but I was waiting for you to say it first. And so yeah, pretty much from there we were locked in 100%.
Yeah, I remember one of the things that was so meaningful to me was that there was a need, I felt needed at the church. The church needed people who are willing to be challenged and people who are willing to do whatever it took. The whole culture of the church, and obviously just coming straight from Pastor Jonathan and Natasha too, was all these little acts are really meaningful. Like if somebody doesn't set out chairs this morning, then where's that person gonna sit? They're gonna meet Jesus for the first time, but they can't do it without a chair to sit in. And it was just, it was part of the DNA of the church that each one of those little acts of service was connected to the hands that we saw go up every Sunday, people making that decision for the first time. And I can't preach to people. I can't get up on stage and give a well-reasoned and emotional message and have people respond and raise their hand. But I always felt such a part of those people being saved. Like, each one of them came to know Jesus because everyone on the team was willing to do just a little bit and step out of their comfort zone and see a need and meet it, and people were getting saved because of that. We've gone through a lot of different seasons here, being in the leadership team, and Jess was on pastoral staff for a while, and just being involved in different ways during different seasons of our life. But the thing that never changed, even with those seasons, has been our commitment to be rooted here. We're invested here. We're invested here financially. We're invested here in time and in relationship and friendship. And that didn't just happen. We had to choose to do that. We had to choose to give of our time. We had to choose, and we still choose, every paycheck we choose to give of our finances to be a part of what God's doing here. As one person, I can't have the reach that this community has. I can't go to India and Africa and plant churches there. I can't start a church planting network across Canada. I can't, even reach this whole city the way that this community does, but we're a part of all of it because we're invested here. It's just incredible to be a part of and to invest in.
Looking back 10 years ago, we did not see this coming, that is for sure. This opportunity that we've had over the last 10 years, but still to this day, this is exactly where God wants us to be and where we choose to be and where we're going to invest our time and our efforts, because yeah, it's all about God and our city and our world and just trying to reach everyone, right? That's what it's all about.